what's going on, supplement store owners? I'm really excited to dive into today's presentation because it's specifically crafted for those of you who are looking to skyrocket your sales by 30% or more and keep your ROAS at a sustainable level of 2 or whatever it is for you and beyond. So let's go ahead and get started, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to do that without relying on inaccurate data or ever-changing meta algorithms. But first, you might be wondering, who am I and why should you even listen to me? So my name is Sveta, and over the past 2 years, I've helped 23 e-commerce stores owners to get their ROAS over 5x. I also worked as a VAP consultant at Google in their Google Ads team. In a second, I'll show you some real case studies from my existing clients, their testimonials, and you can also take your time and scroll this page. I encourage you to do that, so you can scroll the page down and see more of real case studies, screenshots, and reviews that my clients left. So yeah, this is just a quick example from Justin, who we work with. This is the before, and obviously on the right you can see the after. So the purchase conversion value increased by 17 times, while their ROAS actually also increased by more than 4 times. So you can see now it's over 6. So we now keep scaling this as much as we can, and definitely there is some threshold. Here are some examples from reviews that we have on Clutch, which is a verified, transparent platform. So now let's dive into the juicy stuff. There are 3 biggest obstacles that supplement stores often face when trying to level up. So the first one is going by inaccurate data. So if you've tried launching and running your meta ads before, you've probably noticed that there is often a significant difference in between the sales data that you're actually seeing on your Shopify store or whatever backend is that you're using, and the front end, so what you see in your meta ads account. That is because the cookies that are now introduced and are required by law, which doesn't allow Meta to actually record your purchase information and transfer the real data. So this is a huge problem, because if you're making decisions based on inaccurate data, it's definitely a recipe for disaster. Now, there is definitely a solution, and the solution that we have developed in our team is installing something that we call AccuTracking. So it's basically a few simple pieces of code that you put on your landing page or the website, and they actually help you get accurate data to then make real data-driven decisions. The first one is Triple Whale. This is a third-party tracking tool that actually allows you to get accurate conversion data. Especially it's helpful if you have a few streams of traffic, like let's say you're using Meta, Google, and TikTok. So this is a must-have. Another thing is we actually have a custom written script that we plug into our Google PMax campaigns to start seeing any data at all, because for those of you who have tried this, you probably have noticed that PMax only offers you a very limited pool of data. So if you guys want to have the script, just DM me and I can share it with you for free. And then we also use a heat map software so that it can show us how are actually people interacting with our website, where are they dropping off, where are they getting confused, what are the bottlenecks. Obstacle number 2 is selling the wrong thing to the wrong people, and this is a big one. Most store owners are pitching products to people who they think are interested and don't learn enough about their actual audience. Plus, they often focus on selling out leftovers over scaling their winners. And in my opinion, this is just a waste of ad spend, but there is an easy fix. So the solution is actually finding your buying audience. What I like to do is actually looking at the existing data of the store and understanding what are the products that are selling out the best. If you have very nice granular statistics, you should also be able to see what is the gender, the age, the demographics of your buyer, where are they based, what is their approximate income. And by checking your reviews, you're able to understand what are the pain points of your buyers, what are the actual features of your products that they like the most, and what problems are those features solving. This develops into the second point, knowing the buyers better than they know themselves. So you really want to understand the psychological reasons of why people are making certain purchases. If we look at the brand AG1 and Active Greens, right? And why are people actually buying from them? It's not because they have very nice ingredients. It's also not because it's affordable or they're better than another product in any way. People are actually buying from them to be psychologically associated and linked with the lifestyle that AG1 promotes. And that is a lifestyle of a young person that lives a bit of a premium lifestyle, that is socially active, that does sports daily, and is very active, takes care of their health. Um, a lot of promotion that they were doing were on podcasts, so that's why you also think of the buyer of AG1 as this aspiring entrepreneur. And when you're buying from them, you're actually buying this mental social association. And it's very important to understand this. And the last thing is building audience layers. So here, what we want to do is, instead of just targeting one certain demographic or interest, we want to find those interests that are overlapping and getting you the right audience that you want to target. So on Meta, something that you could be looking for is like creating a few audience layers, like demographic targeting of female 35 to 45, plus interest of engaged shoppers, plus interest of like eco activists. The third obstacle is when you invest more in ads, your ROAS dips. I know this is a very common frustration. You start spending more, but instead of seeing better results, or at least as the same level of ROAS, it drops. And that's because you're not optimizing properly. I feel like this is a very common misconception about paid ads, that you can just throw more money on it if it works. But in reality, it works because you have very limited budget. Then the algorithm finds, let's say, those 100 people in that audience that you're targeting that are very likely to convert, and it spends your money on showing ads to them. But as you start adding more and more budget, this expands to a broader audience that is not as active, not as interested, not as active in terms of online shopping. So what you need to do instead is, instead of scaling one strategy, you need to do horizontal scaling and find 10 other strategies that will give you similar ROAS. And you can do that by implementing something we call an infinite optimization ad framework. So in practice, what we do is we test 3 ad angles for 3 different audiences. So for the supplement, it could mean something like we are testing an angle of naturally sourced ingredients, we are testing an angle of being linked to a certain lifestyle, and we are also testing an angle of let's say certain benefit, like improved quality of sleep, that then improves your performance at work. And then we test these 3 ad angles for different pieces of your audience. From there, we want to scale the winners and kill the losers. And we just want to have this running as an infinite engine and repeat, ideally for a very long time. I hope all of this information was very useful for you, and now you can finally go and apply all of this to your business. I'm pretty sure that all of these practical tips will actually help you improve your sales, improve your ROAS, and scale your business. So yes, you can either do this on your own, or you can join my supplement scaling system. And what you will see is that within the first 3 days, my team will already install your AccuTracking, tracking. So you will actually be able to track sales accurately, track platform spend accurately, record your user behavior in real time, and also, after all of this, you'll be able to make better marketing decisions because you're using the actual real data and not whatever Meta ads or Google ads is showing you. Now, from day 3 through day 5, we will build your buying audience so that we can sell things that are actually proven to sell, create ads that deeply resonate with your buyers, and actually close their psychological needs, and also build out the right audience layers within the ad platforms. Starting from day 5, we will actually have your campaigns live and driving the very relevant traffic to your website. And this will go on for an infinite amount of time. So yeah, we're gonna set up the infinite optimization ad framework, and we are going to do all of this testing framework that I explained previously, creating 3 new ad angles every time on a weekly basis or even more often, and testing it for 3 different audiences and so on, scaling the winners, shutting off the losers, and continuing to test infinitely so that we don't just find 3-10 concepts that work, but after a year of working, we will polish those concepts to perfection, and we will have a lot more of them found and created. Therefore, you will see your ROAS, ad spend, and converted value increase infinitely over time. Plus, you will have tons of support from me and my team. First of all, you will have your own dashboard where the results are being tracked in real time. All of this is done through Looker Studio. It's an interactive reporting tool. You will also have access to the Slack channel 24/7, where you can ask questions to me directly and my team members. Every month, we will have a strategy review call with you and my team members to review the data that we accumulated, to see what kind of tests were run, and generate more ideas for the next month. And you will also have a Calendly link to book calls directly with me whenever you need it. Another bonus that I want to add on top of this is proven ads knowledge. I will provide you with access to all of my latest proven ads and online marketing strategies. So yes, you heard that right. We have a library of ads that are proven to work. There are about 400 different ads that we've tested for our clients, spent a lot of budget to actually verify that they are working, and we will be applying all of that for your account. You will also receive all of my knowledge about CRO packed into a simple PDF. So instead of paying thousands of dollars to CRO experts to optimize, review your page, and do a CRO audit, you can actually just use our CRO PDF and start improving your page without having to invest anything extra. All of my proven supplements store scaling systems, done for you, and you only pay as you profit. Now, if you want to explore this opportunity further, I highly encourage you to book a call below where we can chat about what you need. We will understand what is the position that you're in right now, how's your business working. We can also chat about your final goals, so where do you actually want to get, that point B. And we can decide whether that's the right opportunity and time for you to pursue this. No pressure either way, just book a call, it's completely free, and I'd be happy to help you. I truly hope that this was helpful for you and you can now scale your business. Cheers, have a great day, and let's stay connected to our socials.